On today's show, a look at the services of the largest library system in the state. And later, Fulton partners with Grammy Award-winning artist Ludacris for LudaFamDay. I'm Commissioner Natalie Hall, and the district is next. Welcome to the district. I'm Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall. Fulton County is proud of its library system and the many services the staff provides. In fact, it is the largest library system in the state. Oscar Gittmeyer, Adult Outreach Librarian, and Amanda Dinsmore, Community Engagement Librarian, are a part of our AFPLS team. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, tell me, what are some of the new library resources and projects that folks might be missing out on?
So some of the more popular resources are a lot of our online resources. They're things we've just gotten in the last couple of years. So if you're interested in streaming movies for free, if you want to get free access to the New York Times, you can do that right on your tablet or smartphone now. Nice. So downloading all your audiobooks and your ebooks. So if you're sitting in that Atlanta traffic and you want to distract yourself with an audiobook, you can do that in Atlanta traffic. If you like to go and run on the Beltline or walk your dog, download all your audiobooks for free from the library now. We also have free tutors. We've got Mango Languages. You can learn up to 72 languages, all for free, right on your smartphone, your tablet. So basically, the library is in your pocket now. And some of the other things we do are outreach. And so we've been doing outreach all over the county. We want to bring the library to you. And so we have like a library bicycle that we bring out into the community. We have pop-up libraries that we do all over the city. We set up in schools, in senior centers, basically anywhere where we can set up a table. We'll bring the library to you, and we curate a collection of books for each event we go to.
That's nice. And you said you can listen to the audiobooks in the car, so we want to make sure that everyone is hands-free in their car.
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, is it true that you can check out passes to local attractions with your library card?
Yeah, we've got a lot of those going on. People are pretty excited about those. The most exciting one, I think, is the Zoo Pass. So you get 4 free tickets to Zoo Atlanta just by checking out a DVD. We also have tickets to the Puppetry Arts, to the Michael C. Carlos Museum at Emory, and state park passes for free parking. So it's just, there's a lot of different fun resources that people can take advantage of if they don't necessarily have the money for it, but they have a library card, which we give for free.
Yes, and I do recall one of you telling me that if there's somewhere that might want to participate in that program, that we should just let the library know so that you could connect with that opportunity for people to actually take their family to other places and add them to your list of places they can use through their library card. Is that correct?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So if there are any other organizations out there that would like to partner with the library, we would love to increase those passes so that people could visit museums and community centers all over the city. We would love that.
Yeah, give everybody the opportunity, absolutely.
Great. Well, what about resources for kids and teens?
Yeah. So we thought we'd start it off, kids are going back to school, right? So we have Miss Humblebees, which is an online resource that people can use before their children go into school to kind of get them ready. There's fun games that the kids don't even know they're learning, but it's giving them those early literacy and early math so that they are ready for school. We're actually also partnering with Atlanta Public Schools to get library cards to all of the students. So although everybody has access to it, we're going to try to make it as easy as possible for the students to get the cards. So that is a really exciting program we have coming up. We also have Bean Stack. So if parents are interested in kind of monitoring how much their children are reading, this is a great resource that will track the amount of time that their child is reading and also what they're reading, so they can kind of keep track and have a good record of everything they're reading.
And what age group is that? Because you said before they go to school, what age would you say that is?
It's 2 to 6 is Miss Humblebees, so 2 to 6 years old, it's what it's geared for. So it's pre-K basically.
That's really
never
nice.
too early to learn.
Yes, because we need more Head Start type situations for our kids to prepare them for school.
Absolutely.
Well, tell me about some of the exciting success stories.
I think some of the best things we've done, or the most, I guess, unusual things, people assume that sometimes older Americans aren't interested in technology. And my experience working with seniors is we're able to go in and sort of bring some of the latest and greatest technology. So virtual reality gaming, drawing with 3D pens, all of these sort of new cutting edge technologies. And I found that seniors are not afraid of technology. They're interested in it. They want to learn it. And so we'll bring all of that equipment out and show people how to access and how to use their mobile devices. Like we'll do, it's called a BYOD program. So it's bring your own device. BYOB. So we'll do BYOD programs where it's like you can bring whatever device you're using. So if you're using a smartphone, a tablet, whatever technology you have, you bring that in and we'll show people how to use their devices and more importantly, how to access all the library's free resources with those devices. And so part of, I think, what Amanda is doing is really great is Library on the Lawn with folks having access to laptops and internet in Woodruff Park.
Yeah. So we're bringing the Chromebooks, since the library is closed for renovations, we're bringing the Chromebooks to Woodruff Park, which is just like a block and a half down the street, so people can still access the technology. I think people still may think that libraries, people always just go for the books, but it's so much more technology and access to information, no matter what type of information. And sometimes that's on the computer, so we want to make sure that people have that equal opportunity to go online.
Yes, but we do want to make sure we have our computers in our libraries for those people who just don't have access to them, because we still have a digital divide in this country, and as Fulton County we want to make sure we have those services available to those people who need them. And what does someone need to get, what does someone need to get a library card? Is it free?
So library cards are free for anyone that is a resident of the City of Atlanta or Fulton County. If you're a business owner, if you're a student, if you're an educator, you get a free card. If none of those apply to you, then it's $40 a year. But if you're, like I said, if you're a resident, business owner, property owner, student, educator, you automatically get a free card. And you can go into any of your branches, any of the 34 locations around the county to get a free card. You can also go online to our website and get a free digital card, which is good for up to 30 days. And within those 30 days, just go into any of your local branches and just show your proof of residence, and they'll make that card permanent.
Or if you see any of the outreach team out and about doing programs, we can get you cards for that too. So.
Yeah, and please invite us out to events. We do library card drives all over the city. We go to universities, we go to schools. We'll literally go anywhere to do a library card drive.
Well, you know, I invite you all out everywhere I go, but is that open to anyone? Can a citizen just contact the library and say, I'd like for you to come to our, you know, our neighborhood or something like that?
Absolutely. They can email library.outreach@fultoncountyga.gov, and one of us will put that on our calendar. We go to neighborhood association meetings, block parties. Literally, we want to bring the library to you. Wherever there are people, that's where the library wants to be. And we want to, anytime there's an event happening, we want people to be like, why isn't the library here? So yes,
I want
please.
people to be like that too. Why isn't the library here? So we'll continue going out. But are there any exciting programs coming up that we should know about?
Absolutely. So there's a huge party that's going to be happening in Woodruff Park. It's a big Dragon Con party. We'll have drone racing, virtual reality gaming, drawing with 3D pens.
Again, photos on the green screen.
We'll have
exciting.
a photo
that
booth.
Sounds like fun.
And people will have little takeaway photos they can take with them from Dragon Con. We're also going to be at the Ludacris Family Festival. We'll have storytellers there. We'll have button making where people can make their own buttons and wear them. We'll have puppet crafts, all kinds of stuff at the Ludacris
Great. Great. Well, any final thoughts you have for our viewers?
Please invite us to your events. We want to be all over the county, so just please keep inviting us to events.
Check us out at afpls.org, and that will give you all the information you need and lots of free resources that are fun and educational.
Thank you so much. When we come back, how Fulton County will partner with Grammy winner LudaChris for LudaFamDay 2018. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. I am pleased to announce a first for Fulton County government. This week, the county will partner with Grammy Award-winning artist Ludacris and his Ludacris Foundation to host the second annual LudaFamDay Unity Celebration. This event will take place during the 2018 Luda Day weekend and will feature entertainment for the entire family, including live performances, free attractions, and yes, voter registration and health screenings, and much more. Joining us to tell us more about this year's event, including this year's county partnership, is Roberta Shields. Thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you. And tell us, what is the purpose of LudaFamDay and why is it so important to Ludacris and the Ludacris Foundation?
It's all about giving back. When Chris first started as a young artist, it was giving back to the students on the Morehouse campus and the other HBUs. They did hot dogs on the grill and just had pop-up music. Well, that's been almost 18 years ago, and now Chris has a family, and most of his fans have grown up as well. So the effort now is to do a bigger give back to all families, to be very inclusive. So the bigger you grow, the more you can do.
So this sounds like a movement now. And you know, earlier we were talking about how you're doing so much this week. So how can more events like these change our dialogue in the community?
I think by beginning a dialogue, it is important for us to see ourselves as a family. You know, the old adage is it takes a village. And I think one of the wonderful things that we learned last year was to see so many families come out and to see so many young men with their families. And it does give you a sense of the bigger family that we are in such a divisive times, to see our similarities. And we all bond over our children. If you make the children happy, the parents are going to be happy, and hopefully we can be happier communities.
Yes, yes. What can attendees expect from this year's LudaFamDay?
Well, last year we had over 2,000 screenings, and I think I'm very proud of that. And we hope to double that with partnering with your offices. We have more resources that are coming out to support us. We have a tent called Reimagine Education. We want to stimulate what education is. I know that we struggle in Georgia with making sure that our children are well educated and successful. So sometimes maybe we have to look at, are there other ways in which to do that? We've got some robotics in our Reimagine tents. We've got just, the library is going to come out with some educational toys, and as a grandmother in another generation, I love seeing kids spending time with something other than those iPads.
Yes.
And so I'm excited that the library is bringing some of those activities to us. We've got food, we've got music, we've got 2 stages. We've got a community stage, and as you know, your seniors are going to come and be popping. The hotness is going to be on the community stage. I don't know if the main stage people are going to be a little jealous. And our venue is big. We're right across the street from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So we've got room for everything, and we want to fill it. So we would hope that we get 10,000 plus people coming out to celebrate. It's free. We just want you to register online so that we don't have lines day of attendance. And so many things, you know, for me to talk about. But I want everybody to come see for themselves what it's like to be a part of a LudaFam. We say, join us.
Yes. Well, tell me about a success story.
With the LudaFam?
Yes.
I think, oh, wow. You know, we had testing for eyesight in one of the 2,000, and there was a young lady there, and the mother said, oh, I knew something was wrong. Well, this young lady's eyesight was so bad, they had to recommend her for surgery.
Oh,
and it was just a matter of, hadn't had time to take her to do that, but the fact that we had it on site, and the recommendation was, you know, get her into a doctor because the eyesight was very poor and failing. And once they had that assessment, went for surgery, and she's fine now.
That's
wonderful. When you let those things just go, and you know, sometimes it's access and opportunity.
That's right.
That's what we kind of learned.
That's right. I always say you have to have access to health care to be healthy. And there's so many uninsured residents that, Fulton County provides that health service as well. So I'm so glad to see that this is something you're doing at LudaFamDay to offer those health screenings, because sometimes it's a life or death situation and people just don't know because they haven't had the screening. So the county is excited to partner with you, and how excited are you about this partnership?
I'm extremely excited. I know we had a meeting earlier in the week, and it was amazing to see so many people say, we're here to help you, to serve the community. Your motto is that you want to let the residents know how many good things that there are in Fulton County,
yes,
and that they have access to them. So it's our pleasure. I've never had a large table full of people say, here's what we do.
Yes.
And, we've got arts and crafts coming. We've got more services than we did last year as a result. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to see it grow and where we're going to take it next year with more planning.
I am too. It's going to be fun. And tell us more about the impact of the Ludacris Foundation throughout the year and its contributions to the Atlanta community.
We've been doing what we've been doing for more than 18 years now. We were founded in 2001. We've got more than 100,000 hours in community service. So we like to say it's not new to us, it's true to who we are,
yes,
giving back in the community. And just this week, we have an event empowering young ladies, a workshop. We have more than 100 young ladies coming out. We're taking 1,100 family members,
yes,
out to the Braves game.
We will be
so
there.
that we can celebrate you and your seniors, right?
Yes.
And speaking of seniors, we do an amazing thing called intergenerational workout activity. And I'm going to be bringing my grandkids because I think it's very important that we stay healthy as grands, so that we can be there for our young people. And, millennials got a lot of ideas about things, and sometimes we need to remind them about what we consider our good old days.
That's right.
But being healthy, one of the pillars of the foundation, leadership and education, healthy lifestyles, and letting the community know that we care about them, and that's our Luda Cares. And in LudaFamDay, we're going to have all of those things. We also have a golf tournament for, a little bit for everybody.
Yes, yes. And tell us about the Reimagine Education Project.
Reimagine Education. I'm having individuals from all over. I've got people from APS coming in. I've got people from charter schools coming in. I've got people from private schools, because there are opportunities where our young people could go to boarding school on scholarship as well. So depending on what that is. But I think it's also about just reimagining what education can be. And I would like for to get ideas from the public. We're getting a large grant from the Walton Foundation so that we can collect that information, we can synthesize it, because I think our grassroots individuals know best what's impacting them. And oftentimes, when we give them a voice, can help us find those solutions. So all of that's going to be happening in the reimagination. We're going to have, I'm excited about the robotics too, because I haven't seen too many demonstrations of that.
I'm excited about that too. I'm a techie nerd, so I'm looking forward to that myself. And give us a final plug about Luda Day.
Oh, Luda Day weekend, LudaFamDay. It's just a huge giving back opportunity. So in addition to the charitable give backs that are focused on family, that are focused on seniors, we also have the Top Golf event that we do. We have the traditional basketball game that's happening as well. And we've just have claimed a whole week now. It started off as a weekend, but we're claiming a whole week to give back because we care and the people who support us care. And oftentimes, our young people are not hearing that. Oftentimes, our seniors are not hearing that. So I would hope that the biggest message that people take from this week-long event is that you are cared about.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. Thank you, Ms. Shields, for being on the show today.
You are very welcome. My pleasure.
We'll be right back to wrap up today's show. Stay with us. That's our show for today. Special thanks to our guests for joining us, and a special thanks to you for watching. Feel free to contact our District 4 office anytime by calling or emailing, and be sure to connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Until we meet again, I'm your District 4 Commissioner, Natalie Hall. Thanks for watching The District.